What about this? The internet's most toxic fandoms. I asked a question like this on Twitter, but we'll see what this guy has to say. It's gonna be loading forever. What do you guys think is the internet's most toxic fandom? I've seen so many throughout the years. Mine's gonna be
What
different.
happens when a fan base is willing to destroy anyone who offends their idol? These are the
Rick and Morty
internet's most
fandom?
toxic fan bases. As usual,
The one with Corpse was bad. I feel bad for him.
we'll
Really?
rank them
What
from
happened?
least to most disturbing, reveal some of the darkest things fans have done. If you guys are enjoying the channel so far, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe, because it helps me get my videos out to more people, and I promise to do my very, very best to create the best possible videos I can.
They're
for you. On
all.
Visual
Oh, I'm
Venture,
a Rick.
you
You're a
are
Jerry.
awesome.
What?
Swifties, the
Like Tom and Jerry?
overprotective fan base. So before we begin, I want to make this clear that
Swifties.
this is not an attack on Taylor Swift or her fans in general.
It
but
sounds like an
it's a
attack.
toxic part of her fandom
Everyone
that takes
attack him. Get him.
things too
kidding.
far. Almost every musician has overprotective fans, but with Taylor Swift, there are thousands of them, and they attack anyone who dares criticize her. In 2020,
No!
Taylor Swift
Guys, my freaking water bottle broke. I think it goes over. Oh, I fixed it. Relax,
released an
everyone.
album titled Folklore. As usual, music critics reviewed it, but one review made Taylor's fans mad.
My
It was from
handle
a
went off
website
the
called
rockers.
Pitchfork, and the interviewer was a woman named Jill. In her interview,
Jill.
Jill praised Taylor's songwriting, but she didn't like everything about the album, so Jill gave it an 8 out of 10. For most people, that was a positive review, but for radical Swifties, an 8 out of 10 was unacceptable. It was an insult. Taylor's fans started ranting online, complaining about the review. Then one of them came up with a bizarre theory, which was that Jill and Pitchfork were trying to sabotage Taylor Swift. By giving Taylor's album a lower score, Pitchfork would drag down the album's overall rating,
No
also
way.
known as a metascore. Once that sabotage theory took hold, fans were mad and they attacked. First, someone posted Jill's personal information online. They leaked her
She got doxxed?
phone number, her address,
I don't listen to Taylor, but her music is okay. I don't know. I don't really listen to country music, I'll be honest.
and even photos of her home. The doxing led to non-stop harassment. Jill got angry calls in the middle of the night. Some callers threatened to burn her house down.
Whoa.
She even received death threats. Jill tweeted about how terrifying it felt. She said that it sucked to be scared of every person milling outside, or feel like you can't answer the phone. All of this happened because Jill gave Taylor a good review, but it wasn't good enough. But
She's
Jill
pop
wasn't
now?
the Swifties' only victim. In 2019, comedians Desus and Mero appeared on The Tonight Show. During a guessing game, Mero made
Well, this seems actually semi-normal. Hi, guys. Hi, Cocytus.
a joke.
I grew up on country music, so that's what I preferred much more than her pop. So she's pop now.
Hours, the comedians were getting death threats. One crazy fan
Corpse got
even
doxxed
threatened
too?
Mero's kids. It was so
Like where he
bad that
lived?
the FBI got involved. But Swifties don't just fight outsiders; they attack their own. That's what happened to a woman named Rita in 2019. Rita wasn't a regular fan. She was so devoted that she ran a Taylor Swift fan page. Her room
Okay.
was filled with Taylor Swift merch, and she posted videos of herself singing Taylor's songs. But some Swifties thought Rita's videos were cringy, like she was embarrassing the fandom. So they spammed Rita's videos with hateful comments, trying to bully her into quitting. When Rita refused to stop, the attacks escalated. Someone tried hacking her phone to take over her social media accounts. Another posted her license plate online, putting her at risk. Rita adored Taylor Swift, but she became an enemy simply because she didn't fit their idea of a proper Swiftie. Loving a musical
That
artist
sucks.
is completely normal, but for radical Swifties, anyone who doesn't meet their standards needs to be silenced. This next fan base kicked their leader off the internet. Corpse Husband, the fan
Corpse. They're gonna talk about Corpse.
base that betrayed their idol. Corpse Husband.
Wait, what happened with him? Do people not like him? It's honestly crazy on what people do these days. Yeah, it's
was a faceless YouTuber who got
Awesome.
popular in 2020. His main appeal was his voice. He had this deep, rumbling voice.
Man,
that
I miss
sounded
Corpse.
unreal. That voice
What happened to him? Does he not do
combined
anything
with being
anymore?
faceless made Corpse a sensation. Fans couldn't see him, so they created a perfect fantasy version of him in their heads. But Corpse was a real person, and he was far from perfect. In interviews, Corpse revealed that
left.
his deep voice was partly caused by a medical condition. He also had arm pain that affected his daily life. He struggled with anxiety, and he didn't like talking in public because he was scared someone would recognize his voice.
He wiped it all. Like, wait, so he doesn't have any content in his channel? Like he wiped it? Disappeared completely, really. Wait, so if I look up corpse husband, like nothing would show up? No, he still has videos. Look, he still has videos.
That's why he chose to remain faceless. He wanted privacy so he could manage his personal issues without the stress of fame. But some fans didn't care about his struggles. They just wanted to see his face no matter the cost. In 2021, a photo of a man went viral. People claimed it was Corp's husband. There was just one problem. The man
We only hear about him on occasion from mutual friends such as Saikuno and Valkyrie.
in the photo, it didn't match the image fans created in their minds. And instead of accepting that, they started mocking the man in the picture. Tweets called him ugly. Some fans unfollowed him. Someone tweeted, unsubbed, and unfollowed Corpse.
Here, so this doesn't happen anymore, guys. I'm face revealing right now. Give me 1 second. 1 sec, guys. I just have to find something. 1 second. Not what do you mean? 1 second. I'm face revealing. Hey. What's up? Hi. It's me. What's up, guys? This imagine that Demi Lovato song from Camp Rock. This is real. This is me. Why am I getting bonked? I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Stop. 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 Hi, Nemo. Welcome to my face reveal. No, my cheek. My cheek. Stop. Let go. Let go.
After seeing that face reveal. Like, I thought it was gonna be hot, but he's just some ugly creep. The fans were brutal.
Whoa, my gosh, bro. That's crazy. They actually said that? Rick. Thank you for the headband, Saya. That is crazy. And these are his fans, right? Oh my gosh. That is rough.
Action revealed the truth. Some fans weren't following Corpse for who he was. They were following the fantasy they created. Also, it was never confirmed that the photo was actually Corpse. Fans might have been mocking around.
Wait, it's not even him. It's not even him. So they're just insulting this random dude. What the frig? His fans were calling him all of those names. That's
Corpse could have
crazy.
addressed the photo directly, but he didn't. He just started pulling away. He tweeted less, he streamed less, and in November 2021, he uploaded what would become his last regular video. Years later, his fans still miss him. They leave comments begging for his return. But the truth is hard to ignore. The same fans who demand his comeback are the reason he disappeared. This comment summed it up perfectly. He didn't abandon us. We lost him. We truly didn't deserve this man. This next fan base is huge, loud, and always upset. Star Wars, the fan base that's never satisfied.
Star Wars.
There's a saying that you can't please everyone. The Star Wars fan base is proof of that. They've complained about everything: storylines, dialogue, characters, even little things like the
Good morning, by the way. How was Epic? It was epic, K. You weren't here. You weren't. You had to be here.
color of lightsabers.
You had to be there, K.
And when Star Wars fans get upset, they get toxic.
Why did it look like you had 3 teeth? I do. Only 3. Lost all the other ones.
Problem. In 1999, The Phantom Menace hit theaters. It was the first movie after the original trilogy. It was also the first Star Wars movie in 16 years. Fans were excited until they actually saw the movie. Many hated the film. They felt it didn't capture the spirit of the originals. The backlash was so intense that it nearly ended the franchise. Disliking a movie doesn't make someone toxic, but how some fans expressed their anger was ugly. They started harassing the actors. Ahmed Best, the actor who played Jar Jar Binks, was their first target because they hated the character. They made Ahmed their punching bag. Ahmed's phone number was leaked.
That's crazy, bro.
His machine was filled with
him.
death threats. Over time, the harassment broke him. Ahmed became depressed. He was scared to leave his apartment. Jake Lloyd, the child actor, was the next target. He played young Anakin Skywalker. Being a child didn't save him. Some fans hated his acting, so they tried to find his address so they could camp outside his house and confront him. At school, classmates bullied him constantly. He even got death threats. Because of all the negativity, Jake quit acting entirely. But these toxic fans just got worse. Whenever a new Star Wars movie came out, they found something to complain about, and they started to contradict themselves. By the time The Force Awakens came out in
Calypso songs, doesn't she only have one song?
Obvious. This time, fans said the movie played it too safe. Some claimed it was just a lazy remake of a previous Star Wars film. Because of that feedback, the creators took risks with the next Star Wars movie. They broke away from the classic formula, but fans hated that too. Now they said it strayed too far from the originals. It seemed the fan base
I'm back with the bun.
Wanted. And as usual, they didn't just complain.
Like food?
They made life hell
Sounds
for
delicious.
Star Wars actors. They harassed one actress by mocking her looks. Someone even added offensive comments to her Wikipedia page. She had to quit Instagram to escape the attacks. Daisy Ridley, the lead actress, wasn't spared. Even new characters couldn't escape. In 2022, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series introduced
Prophet is just so cool to me,
villain
predicting the
named
future in the
Reva.
song and
Reva
stuff.
was a character that fans have been asking for.
Wait.
The same fans didn't like her, so they turned on the actress who
The Prophet was wrong.
The attacks became so
He was only
vicious
half
that
right.
the show's producer intervened.
He wanted to make him think
fans
that he was gonna be the same, or he wasn't gonna be the same.
You're no Star Wars fan in my mind.
And like he poisoned his mind to believe that he wasn't gonna be the same. That's why he turned into that.
Star Wars fan base created a lose-lose situation. Play it too safe and they complain. Try something new, they complain louder. It begs the question, if every Star Wars movie makes fans mad, maybe the real problem isn't the movies. VTubers, the parasocial fan base.
Oh shit. Oh shit. We're gonna get called out, chat. It's over. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's over.
If you don't know what a VTuber is, a VTuber stands for virtual YouTuber. They are streamers who appear online as animated characters instead of showing their real faces.
No!
Think of it like digital.
Here we go. One sec. This is my real face. This is my real face. This is my real face. See? It's not us because you guys know my real face.
Cosplay. Each VTuber plays a character, and fans enjoy the show.
Stop.
For some
Stop.
fans, watching
No.
VTubers isn't just
No.
entertainment. Some viewers
Like,
are
oh.
obsessed with VTubers. These obsessed fans are known as unicorns. To a unicorn, their favorite VTuber isn't just a character on a screen. She's
Unicorn.
their virtual girlfriend. In order to maintain that girlfriend fantasy, the VTuber must stay single. She can't flirt or even speak to another man. If she does, they feel betrayed. And when these obsessive fans feel betrayed, the reaction is explosive. No VTuber learned that lesson harder than Rushia.
Oh, I heard about this. I heard about this Rushia one. Oh, this one was a little rough. I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Biggest VTubers with over 1 million subscribers.
I mean, her, I don't know. Like her merch was pretty crazy too. Like I think I saw a video from Mugen. I forgot what it was. I think it was either from Mugen or from someone else. And it was like one of her merch was like a wedding ring, so you can marry her. And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Hello, I hope you're having a good day. I am. Thank you, Arlene. Like the one of the merches that like you can buy to her was a wedding ring. Isn't this similar to idols you can't date, at least reaction-wise for fans?
Subscribers. But many of Rushia's fans were unicorns, so they treated Rushia like she was their girlfriend, like she belonged to them, and that almost ruined her life. The issue started on February 10th, 2022. Rushia started a live stream. In the middle of her broadcast, a private message—
A wedding ring, yeah, a wedding ring.
Popped up on her screen. It was a message her viewers weren't supposed to see, but they did. The message was from Mafu Mafu, a Japanese male singer. It read, "I just finished the live
I might be wrong though.
and I'm
I might be
ready
wrong.
to go home." The text itself wasn't romantic, but there were already rumors that Rushia and Mafu Mafu were dating. Now, this message from Mafu Mafu appeared on her screen. Her unicorn followers felt lied to. They believed Rushia betrayed them by not being single. Thousands canceled their paid memberships. Some destroyed their Rushia Rushia merch. A
Good
few
thing I'm
even
already
sent
married.
threats to both Rushia and Mafu. Rushia tried to calm things down. She swore she wasn't dating anybody, but they refused to believe her. To prove her innocence, she posted a screenshot. It was a chat between Rushia and her manager confirming she was single. But posting that chat cost Rushia everything. Like most VTubers, Rushia was signed to a talent agency. The agency had strict
Hi, just popping in to say hi. We'll be lurking though. Okay, give up.
confidentiality policies. By posting that private chat with her manager,
Hornet.
Rushia
Wait, how do you have that Hornet badge?
her non-disclosure.
Do you need to play?
agreement.
Do you
So
need to play
agency
the game?
fired her. Just like that, Rushia lost her platform, not because she hurt anyone, but because her toxic fans pushed her so far she broke the rules trying to defend herself. Later
That's
that year,
crazy.
another VTuber had a similar problem.
Crony.
In August 2022, a VTuber named Crony streamed a gaming session with several male VTubers, but most of Crony's fans were unicorns just like Rushia's. These obsessive fans hated seeing Crony interact with those male VTubers. They bombarded her live chat with insults. To escape the hostility, Crony took a 2-week break from streaming, but when she returned, she took a different approach. Instead of trying to appease her fans, she stood her ground. She tweeted, "After much consideration, I decided that I will be collaborating with whoever I want." The fact that she had
Based.
to post that shows
Based.
how controlling and toxic some VTuber fans can be. The members of this next fan base just can't get along. League of Legends, the fan base
Oh,
that
n-
hates each other.
Oh no.
The gaming fan base is as
Oh shit. This is a Riot Games game. So this one would be oof. Oh boy.
toxic as League of Legends. At least that's what players say. In 2024, a survey asked gamers which fan base was the worst. Around 36% picked League. What makes this
Yeesh.
fan base so bad? It's about how the players treat each other. League of Legends is built around teamwork. 5 players
Y'all
join
just hate each
forces to
other.
beat another team. Success depends on working together. But
All
most
10 of you
players
just
end
hate
up
each other
fighting their
every
own
game.
teammates. If someone makes a mistake, their teammates explode. Players scream insults in the chat. Others go even further. They int. Inting is when a player deliberately dies over and over in the game. They do this to either troll
I would never
or
do
punish
this.
their own team. Either way, inting ruins the game for everyone. Riot Games, the company behind League, has tried to control the toxicity. They ban aggressive players. They added mute buttons. They even created a system to reward good behavior, but none of it worked.
My ex
By
lived for League of
2020,
Legends.
98% of players said that they have been harassed in-game. 98% is nearly every player. If players are this toxic
man.
during casual matches, imagine what happens when money is at stake. League of Legends has massive esports tournaments, and these tournaments offer millions of dollars in prize money. The most
They're
famous
very
team in
believable.
League
It's
is
very
T1.
believable,
They
true.
won countless championships, and their star player named
Faker! Yo, Faker the GOAT though. Am I right, guys? This guy's the GOAT.
Faker was insanely skilled. Fans called him the Michael Jordan of esports. But in 2020, the same fans who idolized T1 turned on them.
Nope.
That year, T1 failed
Faker's
to
still the
qualify
GOAT.
for a major tournament. Fans blamed the team's coaches for benching Faker during the qualifiers. The coach who benched Faker received death threats. Other players began getting threats as well. T1 CEO had to plead with fans to stop. Some fans ignored the warning. By September 2020, T1 started tracking down those behind the threats to take legal action. This wasn't the only time
Oh,
fans turned
man.
on a professional league team. One team received an actual weapon in the mail.
Huh?
Was supposed to be some kind of warning. It's no wonder so many consider
Wait, you can just send
Legends the most
weapons?
toxic fan base in gaming. Up next is a fan base that operates like a mob. Genshin Impact, the fan base that bullies.
Wait, Genshin Impact? Wait, is Genshin Impact toxic? I'm gonna be honest. Wait, is Genshin toxic? Really? I don't think so. Like I've only seen like I'm not gonna say their name, but I've only seen one person be so toxic on Genshin. I've only seen one person be so toxic on Genshin.
The game Genshin Impact is more popular than people realize.
I haven't experienced any toxicity myself. Same. I felt like everyone wanted to help everyone. Every time like someone visits, at least when I played, whenever I visit people's worlds, it's like randomly, they're all fine. I'm like, yo, can I have some of these rocks? They're like, sure.
Launched in 2020, just 5 years ago, but it already generated over $6.3 billion in revenue.
I was
More than
surprised with
11
Genshin in there.
million
Yeah, I don't
people
think
play the game every
the Genshin is mostly single player. I don't get how it be toxic.
every month. That's the population of a small country. But
Maybe it's because like maybe it's IRL stuff. There's one person. I don't. There's one person. I'm not gonna allude to anyone here, but I've only seen being one person like spread toxicity in this community. And I did not want. I did not want to be a part of it.
For bullying, and sometimes they attack for surprising reasons. It's exactly what happened in 2022. An artist posted an illustration of Kaya, one of Genshin's main characters.
One of the streamers I watched got fed up with it because of the Genshin fans kept asking him about it. Really?
Kaya's skin tone was lighter than usual. That small error caused chaos. Hardcore fans demanded the artist delete the drawing. One comment said, "Draw him correctly or don't draw him at all." That was harsh, but some fans went further. Someone stole the drawing, darkened Kaya's skin, and reposted it. They claimed they fixed the art. The artist even tried to apologize. They tweeted, "I didn't mean to paint Kaya's skin color brightly. It turned into this color unintentionally. I'm sorry for making you feel uncomfortable."
That's crazy.
But the apology didn't end the harassment. The attacks continued until the artist deleted their Twitter account.
No. That sucks.
This case was just the beginning. Genshin fans attack artists over little things, like drawing a character in the wrong outfit or the wrong pose. But it's not just artists who get attacked. Even actual employees working on the game have been targeted. In 2021, Genshin added a new character named Kokomi. Unfortunately,
wait, Kokomi the goat.
Some players didn't like her, but they didn't just complain about the character. For some twisted reason, fans attacked the voice actress who played Kokomi. She was live streaming when the insults started. Her chat was filled with hateful comments. It got so bad that she had to turn off the comments. Remember, this voice actress was just an employee. Later, she posted that she only wanted a relaxed and happy environment, but the Genshin mob didn't back off. And this wasn't even the worst moment that year. In September of that year, Genshin celebrated its first anniversary. Fans expected huge rewards, but when the rewards were released, many were disappointed. They felt like the rewards weren't good enough. This time, they didn't just make hateful comments online. They tried to sink the whole ship. Thousands of Genshin fans went on the Google Play Store and review bombed the game. They all left 1-star reviews. On the Play Store, apps with low ratings can disappear from search results. So by review bombing the game, these fans were trying to bury it. The game's rating...
That's fine. Don't harass like employees. That's weird. You can leave a review on what you think of the game, but don't harass the people working for the game. That's weird. You're weird. Leave a bad review, fine, but don't harass like individuals, please.
From 4.5 stars to 2 stars. However, Google noticed what was happening, so Google deleted the fake reviews. But the fact that Google was trying to save the game made fans even angrier. Now, Genshin fans started review bombing Google's apps like Classroom. More than 20 apps across the Play Store were filled with fake negative reviews. The war only ended when the developers of Genshin Impact gave in. They added extra rewards to calm the fans down. If this community can sabotage their own game, what'll they do next? Up next is a fan base that chased away the creator of their game. Five Nights at Freddy's, the feral fan
Wait, what? The FNAF guy?
base. Five Nights at Freddy's launched in 2014.
What happened with FNAF? I haven't played a single FNAF game.
A night guard trapped in a haunted pizza shop. The game was filled with hidden clues and mysteries waiting to be solved. The community grew fast, but as the fan base exploded,
so sweet. I just wanted to say goodnight. I went to bed. Okay, Jenny, good night. Have good dreams, sweet dreams.
Scott Cawthon. And in the early days, Scott was very active in forums. Scott listened to fans and shaped new games around their ideas. Fans loved having that connection. But the closer Scott
should we play this game, guys?
The more demanding.
Maybe for October.
In 2015,
spooky month.
FNAF 3 and 4 were released. The fans thought the games weren't scary enough. Others thought they were too easy.
No, Aaron, no.
Attacked Scott directly. One fan even went after Scott's family. I mean, imagine threatening someone's family over
Give her the headband, Jenny.
The attacks didn't stop.
Make sure you sleep well.
Later
okay?
that year, Scott released the first Five
See you
Nights
tomorrow.
at Freddy's book. His co-author was a woman named Kira. The fans couldn't find much about her online, so they
from Death
concluded
Note.
she didn't exist. They accused Scott of lying and attacked him again. Scott later clarified that Kira was a professional writer, but he told her to make her accounts private because he expected weirdos and creeps to stalk her. That means Scott realized how toxic the FNAF fandom was becoming. In 2016, it got worse. Scott launched a spin-off called FNAF World. world. The game was buggy, so fans hated it. Scott took the game down, fixed the issues, and re-released it for free. But fans kept criticizing Scott, calling him a sellout. When Scott deleted the worst comments, they accused him of censorship. He simply couldn't win with them. By 2021, he had enough. He stepped away from Five Nights at Freddy's completely. After Scott left, new developers took over to keep the franchise alive. But the toxic fans treated them even worse.
Damn.
In 2024, a fan project called FNAF in Real Time was canceled. The developers revealed they were receiving threatening messages from angry fans. The harassment shook them so much that they abandoned the game too. The community
Now they're making
that
a
made
movie?
FNAF a hit was tearing it apart. One
A FNAF movie? Wasn't that a while
said
ago?
it best, "We literally can't have anything anymore." My friends, being a fan of something isn't an excuse to hurt people. If there's one thing to take away from this video, it's this: we can enjoy good things
second one,
without
oh.
tearing others down.
Wait, really?
Visual Venture.